In this video, I will explain the spiritual reason why people take the seeds out of a pumpkin on Halloween and turn it into a jack-o'-lantern. But before I can explain that, I need to explain this dream I had first. Years ago, I had a dream of a UFO pulling stars out of a man's eyes, the same way a fisherman pulls fish from the sea. As it pulled them out, the stars surrounded the man's head, and his eyes also became stars. From that point on, all he could see were stars. The UFO represented the devil. I believe the stars represented every movie the man ever watched. Fictional movies, that is. The devil planted those movies like seeds into his mind, only later to pull them back out. Those movies surrounded his mind and became his reality, even the horror movies. His world would become a living nightmare as he became trapped living in those movies as if they were real. Movies are not harmless entertainment, they're seeds that will grow and one day be birthed out of the mind and become one's reality. So what does this have to do with a jack-o'-lantern? A jack-o'-lantern represents the human head. Inside a person's head are seeds. Those seeds are all the fictional movies and TV shows they watched in their life. One day, those seeds will be pulled out of their head and become their reality. They will live in those movies and TV shows as if they were real. And it will become a nightmare for them, because Halloween is about a nightmare. People dress up for Halloween because it represents a time in the future when people merge their minds with the internet, and literally become those characters. It will be a time when fantasy becomes reality. I go more into this in my video The Meaning of Fall Leaves, plus the secret meaning of Halloween. After people pull out the pumpkin seeds, they eat them. To eat something is to become one with that thing. You are what you eat. People will become one with the movies and TV shows, and they will become their reality. That's what eating the pumpkin seeds represents. The Bible says, Satan will fall from heaven with a key, and open the bottomless pit, then all hell will break loose from out of that pit. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Luke 10 verse 18. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace, Revelation 9 verses 1-2. I believe that pit is in the human mind. The fictional movies people put in their mind will one day come out and become their reality. God designed the inside of a pumpkin to look like cobwebs because that's what it represents. It represents the spiderweb in people's minds. That spiderweb is the World Wide Web. The web is in people's heads because they love and idolize it. One day, they will merge their minds with it, and it will fully be in their heads at that point. The pumpkin seeds represent all the fictional movies, TV shows, and entertainment, put in their head through the technology. The movies will begin to come out of their heads when they begin to merge with technology. Where does the name jack-o'-lantern come from? According to this, its name comes from the phenomenon of strange lights flickering over swamps and wetlands, called jack-o'-lanterns, also known as will-o'-the-wisps. So what's a will-o'-the-wisp? It's said to be an atmospheric ghost light, seen by travelers at night, especially over swamps or marshes. This phenomenon is known in folklore by names like jack-o'-lantern or friar's lantern. It's said to mislead travelers by resembling a flickering lamp or lantern. In literature, will-o'-the-wisp metaphorically refers to a hope or goal that leads one on, but is impossible to reach, or something one finds strange or sinister. So basically, the light from the jack-o'-lantern represents a sinister and misleading light. Lucifer is the false light, and many are guided by him. People make a pumpkin into a lantern because it represents how Satan is the false light in their heads, who is guiding them. Jack is the devil, and Halloween is his holiday. He has people take out the seeds from a pumpkin and carve it into a jack-o'-lantern, all to symbolize a time in the future when the movies he put in their mind become their reality. This is the real meaning behind the jack-o'-lantern.